guys, welcome to the NCC up here in Brisbane. I'm Nathan Lyon and I'm here to talk to you about off-spin bowling today, so hopefully I'll be able to teach you a few things here and there about my skill and my trade. Number one tip for kids learning to bowl spin is the big thing is trying to spin the ball. That's what our job is as spin bowlers. We're trying to spin the ball to try and do the batsman off the wicket. My grip's going to be a little bit different to you young guys out there. So the young kids out there probably is more likely to have three fingers on the ball and really try and spin up the back of the ball. Where if you're a little bit bigger like myself and got big hands, my grip is usually 2 fingers on the ball and really try and spin up the back of the ball so it's coming out the top of your finger and going down like that towards the batsman. My wrist position for a normal stock off break is it's pretty simple. It's I cock it straight back to myself, and when I'm releasing the ball, it's coming out over the top of like that. So it's not overly too hard. All my wrist is doing is going back and forward. It's not rocket science. It's just a little bit of tip that may help you spin up the back of the ball. I'm trying right now up here at the NCC, trying to come up with a few different things, a few different balls to bowl. I'm trying to bowl a back spinner at the moment, which is simply my grip is similar, but I'll push the ball back into my hand, thumb comes on the ball. Instead of going over the top of the ball, I'm coming down the back of the ball, which really releases the ball out like that, so it's spinning backwards and hopefully hitting the pitch and going the other way. For spinners, we don't usually have to run in that far compared to the fast bowlers, so my run up is simply 7 steps from the stumps, and it's usually pretty casual. I don't try and run in or anything. I just do what's natural for me is simply walk in until I get to the mark and really start to bowl the ball. So it's pretty cruisy.
Yeah! Oh, they like it. It's out!
Really important for me to bowl when I'm bowling well. I'm bowling pretty side on at the crease as a normal spinner. My delivery stance is quite small. My shoulders are going towards the target, and the big thing is I'm powering up off my back foot and spending a lot of time on my front foot, but I'm going up over the ball like that. So my shoulders are going up, they're not going around, and by my shoulders going up like that, I'm putting spin on the ball, overspin on the ball, which helps me get some bounce. The beauty about spin bowlers, we have to play mind game with some batsmen. So I can bowl over the wicket here, and I usually bowl around the wicket as well. The difference between that is the different angles. I can bowl here into a right-handed batsman. I'm looking to pitch just outside the off stump and trying to turn the ball back into the off stump. But then I can come around here and changes the whole thing. It's 1.5 meters, pretty much big difference between the different release points of the bowler. I'm trying to land the ball on the stumps and still trying to hit middle and off stump. Just by pitching it in line with the stumps brings in more ways to get wickets.
Yeah, it's come off the bat, and that's brilliantly caught.
It's just always trying to hit the spin to hit the stumps, especially around off the middle stump.
Yeah!
As an off-spin bowler, I really enjoy bowling the left-hand batters. When we have the chance to spin the ball away from the batsman, it really brings in your catches at slips. It's a big important thing. We're still trying to land the ball on the stumps, but with the left-hander trying to spin it away to try to take the outside edge, and hopefully their slips can hang on to a couple of catches.
They get.
With my relationship with Brad Haddon, he's really crucial for the way I bowl. He obviously picks all the balls that I bowl.
Yeah!
He knows where the ball is going, and it's really good to have that crucial relationship where the keeper can throw a couple of points here and there and try and figure out how to get batsmen out as quick as possible. The different ways to try and work over a batsman is obviously trying to figure out where his weaknesses are at ASAP, and you can do that by bowling your different balls to the batter, by tossing them up a little bit higher and a little bit slower, but also throwing in a few different arm balls or faster balls, just to see if we can work them across the crease and then hopefully slide one back into the pads and even get them out LBW, or hopefully an ideal off-spinning wicket is to do the guy in the air and bowl the batsman out through the gate, which is ideally the best ball for an off spinner.
Good shot.
Yeah, it was a good challenge playing against Kevin Peterson in the Ashes. He's a pretty attacking batsman. He doesn't really pay much spinners much respect. So it was a good challenge for me, and I was lucky enough to come out and top there a couple of times there. But he's a world-class batsman, and I really enjoy bowling to someone who wants to take the game on and challenge me. So he's definitely one batsman who can hit the ball a long way. But as a spinner, if you can win the war and don't worry about the fight out there in the middle, it's all about the end result. That's the main thing.
Out comes Peterson.
Shouldn't be discouraged here, Nathan Lyon.
For the kids out there, if there's some big bully of a batsman that is out there hitting sixes every second ball, you can throw your fielders out and have a little bit of a protection, and really puts the ball back in their court. You don't need to change the way you're bowling. I don't mind getting hit for six, it's about the ball, that next ball you bowl.
Out he comes again. The cry goes up for catch it. Harris is down there. He's out!
I always try and bowl my best ball, which is the best off-spinning ball that I can bowl. The very next ball after getting hit for six, and hopefully I'll do the batsman. If they want to hit me again, hopefully I'll get them caught out in the boundary or stumped if they happen to miss the ball.
Here he goes. He's out. He's gone. Straight down the throat of long off. And that's the end. 5 for Nathan Lyon.
First time in Australia, Bill. What an outstanding performance.
A basic field for a right-handed batsman is pretty simple. I usually have 4 on the offside, which is a slip, point, cover, mid-off, and 5 on the leg side, which usually is a 45, a sweeper out there at just behind square, a bat pad nice and close for catching, a mid-wicket and a mid-on. So that's pretty stock standard field for a right-hander, but you can mix up. If you're bowling really well, you can bring another catcher in off the offside. I know it's different for a left-hander. Say I'm trying to spin the ball away from the left-hander, I usually have a 5-4 field for a left-hander, which is a slip, a point, and cover point, a catching cover, a mid-off, and a mid-on, mid-wicket, and a bat pad. And usually you can flirt with the idea of having a 45, which is a guy up and inside the ring, or a sweeper out there on the boundary for the left-hander sweep shot. The big thing for a spinner is always trying to have a ball in and around home. I know Mum and Dad will probably get sick of you throwing the ball up around the TV, and please do not hit the TVs, but I always sit at home watching TV, throwing a ball in my hand, just working out different wrist positions and try and figure out different ways I can release a ball to hopefully get a couple of wickets.
What an outstanding performance from the off-spinner, Nathan Lyon. He's improving every test match.
Righto guys, that's my tips for my masterclass in off-spin bowling. Good luck to all the kids out there wanting to bowl off-spin, and I really hope there's a fair few out there, and look forward to seeing you guys around the summer this year. Cheers.